Hey everyone, this is Deanne with Matters of the Mind and Heart, and I am back on this lovely, it's evening now where I am in New York City. It is the weekend, so cheers to the weekend. It's been a couple of weeks since I've come on and just introduced myself and introduced the business, the organization that is Matters of the Mind and Heart, MOTMH LLC. And the reason for me coming on today, hold on a second. Before I do that, so that you don't miss anything else, don't forget to like this video, and you can also go back and like the other ones that I've posted. Share this content if you find it helpful or entertaining or what have you, and subscribe so that you don't miss any new content that's coming down the pipeline. Okay, with that being said, you can also check us out on Instagram at Matters of the Mind. I definitely had a brain fart. You can catch us on Instagram. Our handle is at Matters of the Mind _and_heart. Now that we've gotten that out, the reason for this video is to continue a conversation that was started on our Instagram page, and that was the notion of therapy, but not just therapy, but the notion of people going to therapy or people feeling like they can go to, their friends or their family as a source of help, for their mental health. So the whole conversation was sparked, I guess you could say, by a popular radio show down here in New York City called The Breakfast Club. There is a member of the team called Charlemagne, and he was interviewing a rapper named Lil Baby. Lil Baby was talking about how he really takes mental health seriously. Charlemagne is also a big advocate for it, and they were talking about, going to therapy. But Little Baby was saying that he and his friends, they sit around and they kind of do therapy together. So of course, me being who I am, Matters of the Mind and Heart being the organization that it is, it sparked something within us, and it sparked a conversation that I think is necessary within a lot of communities. But of course, I am a woman of color. I am a Black woman, BIPOC person. Within our communities, there is still, I apologize, my daughter is playing around. There is still stigma when it comes to mental health, and furthermore, stigma when it comes to seeking a professional when it comes to your mental health. Even with all of the self-care hashtags, and even with all of the mental health awareness, posts on social media, there is yet and still stigma about seeking professional help. Now, there's a lot to say about that. So let's unpack this a little bit. On the page for Matters of the Mind and Heart, we had a great conversation, and we had a lot of people give feedback. So I thank you. I thank everyone that said something. And for the most part, I would say almost everyone actually, they noted the importance of actually going to a mental health professional, right? So that's a mental health counselor, a licensed mental health counselor, a licensed psychologist, a licensed clinical social worker, or someone else within the field that can offer you therapeutic services, right? Professional therapeutic services. I think about everyone somewhere in their dialogue agreed that that was necessary. Now, we also did a very small poll to see if people agreed, if we posted this topic to our stories. And it was about half and half, guys. It was about half and half. I think the majority, around 50-something%, 55% or 56%, said, I need a therapist, or I would go and see a therapist, or a therapist is necessary. Friends and family are not therapy. And about 40-something%, but close to 50 said friends and family are fine. That's who I go to. That's all that's necessary. And what I want to highlight today is that both play a very important role and a mutually exclusive role. What I mean by mutually exclusive is that both are very important, but one does not take the place of the other, professionally speaking. I like to call friends and family, or even those friends that become your family, your loved ones, those people that you love and that you trust, and who you go to for advice or you go to vent. I call that our first line of defense. And I think that that is incredibly important. And I think that you are a very fortunate person if you have that in someone or a group of people. And in addition, when it comes to the hard work of growing, the hard work of developing, the hard work of facing fears, facing past trauma, facing insecurities, there is something to be said about seeking a qualified, credentialed individual that does not take away or detract in any way from your friends and your family. In the same way that, going to your friends and family for you having the flu or not feeling well is fine. But if you need a surgery, you go to a surgeon. And that doesn't mean that your friends and family aren't giving you, love and support and good advice, natural remedies and all of that. But you need a surgeon. So I am always going to advocate for mental health, not because I have anything to gain from it, but because you do, because we do, as people. And I had a thought, and I actually posted it on my page in response to someone talking about seeking therapy. And I said, imagine the world we would be in if everyone took it upon themselves to get that kind of help. Everyone decided to take their mental health so seriously that they went and they sought someone who is trained, that has probably years of study, that has looked at not just their own situations or their own family, but they've looked at actual data from many different people. This is where theories are even birthed out of when it comes to like counseling and things of that nature. It's not just an idea that somebody had. It's not just an opinion, but it's birthed from research and from looking through and synthesizing and testing and retesting and all of that. It's a very scientific process, even though it's also a very interpersonal process. But that's my 2 cents. I am so rooting for you. Rooting for you. I'm rooting for us. Oh my gosh. If we actually did it, what a world we would be in. It wouldn't be perfect, of course. I don't think the world will ever be perfect. It's not going to be a utopia. Not this life, at least. But if we could take it seriously, unpack our stuff. Everybody has stuff. If we were to all address it, oh my gosh, I think the world would definitely be better. But again, that is my 2 cents. That is my thoughts on the matter. Friends and family are wonderful, but they are not a therapist. If your friend or family member is a therapist, they are not your therapist. And if they are, that is legally, or I should say ethically, not right. So get another therapist. And if you need help with that, we are here to help. For some people, searching for a therapist is anxiety provoking. If it's anxiety provoking, if you just don't know where to start, if you want, to look for a particular type of person, to see someone that you're going to be comfortable with, someone that you're going to trust, someone that maybe comes recommended by other people, definitely reach out to us. You can email us at mattersofthemindAH, that stands for and heart, at gmail.com. Again, that's mattersofthemindAH at gmail.com. We are more than happy to help you out. We do a number of services. We help with admissions for both independent school and for college. We help people find therapists. We help families, parents find evaluators for their children if their children, might be struggling academically or cognitively or socially or emotionally, we can help. Just reach out to us. Again, that's mattersofthemindAH@gmail.com. And if you want to take a look around our website, it's www.mattersofthemindandheart.com. This is Deanne signing off for now.